Hey yo guys, this is the Jerichoholics for Life WWE Judgment Day 2009 review. Judgment Day was on Sunday night. Sorry it came late. I was busy with school and my computer wasn't really working. So it took place Sunday night in Chicago, Illinois, and I'm just gonna get on to the predictions. So first match on the card was Umaga and CM Punk. I predicted that Umaga would dominate the whole match and then CM Punk would come back at the end. But Umaga won. It was actually evener than I thought it would be, if evener is a word. Umaga had his moments, Punk had his moments, but then Umaga won the match. All in all, it was better than I thought it would be. This whole pay-per-view was better than I thought it would be. And then the ECW title match, Christian and Jack Swagger. It was not as good as Backlash, but it was still pretty damn good. Christian beat Swagger. He defended the ECW title. And then Morrison and Shelton Benjamin had a fantastic match. Very athletic match, both by two athletic superstars. Shelton Benjamin had Charlie Haas in his corner, and they teamed up on SmackDown. So I'm guessing they're gonna reunite once again as the world's greatest tag team, which is good. They're a good heel team, which is great. It was a very good match, as I said, a lot of athleticism. I predicted Benjamin to win. I was wrong. John Morrison won. And then we had a promo with Miz and Santino Marella. Miz came out, started bragging about Cena, making fun of Alfonso Soriano, who plays on the Chicago Cubs. I'm not a baseball fan, so I don't really know much about him or the Chicago Cubs. But by the sounds of Miz, they're not a great team. And then Santino came out, made some jokes about Miz, tried to show off his muscles, made fun of Vladimir Kozlov and Vicky Guerrero. And then Miz and Santino broke out a fight. Miz won that fight, and then Chavo Guerrero came out with the frog splash on Santino Marella. And then we moved on to a match I predicted to be match of the night. Chris Jericho and Rey Mysterio. A very good match for the Intercontinental title. A very good match, as I thought it would be. Rey Mysterio beat Jericho. And a lot of great spots on the show. And then moving on to what I thought was the match of the night. A match that I thought would be not that good, but turned out to be a great match. It's Batista and Randy Orton. These two put on a great match, you know. The ending was terrible, but still they put on a good match. A lot of Randy Orton spots, a lot of Batista spots, a lot of power, quickness. It was a great wrestling match. Not the perfect 5-star wrestling match that WWE's put on, but a good match all in all. It ended with Orton getting himself disqualified by slapping the referee. A spot what they did with John Cena at No Way Out. And Batista snapped. Then Legacy came to put the beat down on Batista. And then guess who comes out? Wouldn't you know it, Ric Flair. How predictable. And then Ric Flair and Batista kind of teamed up on Legacy, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, so if they bring Ric Flair back, I will be pissed. Not that I don't like the guy, I love the guy, but he's just, like, his last match at WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels, he was lucky that Shawn Michaels worked his ass off, otherwise it would have been a terrible match. And, yeah, I still have respect for Ric Flair. And then the next match was Cena and the Big Show. I thought this match would be terrible. It was just got out of terrible. It was just boring, really. It was just mostly Cena in pain. Big Show dominating and Cena in pain, as I thought it would be. And what made it worse was the fact that Cena actually won. When really Big Show should have won. And now it ended with Cena doing the FU on it's now called the Attitude Adjustment on Big Show, which they've done so many times. Whenever they say, oh my god, look what he's doing, it's no surprise, because he's done it so many times. It's now really boring. And yes, we know the man is strong. He can lift up a fat ass like Big Show. Whoop-de-doo, he's done it how many times? And Now they're having a match at Extreme Rules and a submission match, which is retarded. Because submission match, I don't even think there is Extreme Rules in submission match. It's just you have to make the guy submit. And Big Show doesn't really have much submission moves on him except punching the guy in the head, right? Which is obvious Cena's gonna win that next match because he has a bunch of submission moves. It's dumb. But yeah, all in all, it's a stupid match. And then we go on to the World Heavyweight Championship match, Edge and Jeff Hardy. This was a good match. You know, I enjoyed this match. It was Jeff Hardy took a lot of spills in this, a lot of hurting, and it was Edge's match for sure. Yen came with Matt Hardy once again, costing Jeff the win and Edge winning, which was the dumbest move WWE has ever done. Didn't we just have finished this rivalry? Matt and Jeff had a great rivalry. They had 3 matches. That's all they needed, 3 matches to put on a good rivalry. They had the Extreme Rules match at WrestleMania, which in my opinion stole the show. The stretcher match, I'm not really a fan of stretcher matches. They're usually boring, but they put on a good stretcher match. And the I Quit It match at Backlash was pretty damn good too. Why would they bring this back? Matt Hardy's on Raw, Jeff Hardy's on SmackDown. Also the fact that the next night on Raw they barely mentioned Matt costing Jeff. So they're probably gonna get rid of this rivalry. Just stupid. They might as well do something with it. And it's just really annoying me how they're getting this back. That ruined the show for me. It was an okay show till that happened. The matches were going good, and then they do this with Matt and Jeff. How can they do that? It's just really, just dumb. Just dumb. But, you know, I knew Edge would defend it, you know, and Edge did a damn good job, really, in this match. So, that's my review on Judgment Day. I will now give my Jerichoholics famous match of the evening, and it goes to Batista and Randy Orton. Besides the finish, they put on a very good match with a lot of strength and athleticism in it. Really showed what these two guys can do for this company. It was a great match. And then in second place, I'd give it to Jericho and Mysterio. So that's my review once again. The show I would have given it a 3 out of 5, but because of Matt costing Jeff, I give it 2.5 now. So those are my review. My next video will most likely be the Extreme Rules predictions, which is in a couple weeks. So I'm sorry once again that the video is late, and bye bye.